This next match is a very special blindfold match. Introducing to you first. Tennis from Sunset Park, weighing 223 pounds, he is the to the ring by the order of chaos. He is Antonio Rivera.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are underway in what could be the very last battle between that badass kid and Antonio Rivera of the Order of Chaos, a blindfold match. And I'm being joined for this contest by the incomparable one and only Bobby Phobia. Bobby, how are you this evening, sir?
So far, so good. Let's see what happens with the heavyweight championship match later. But for right now, we've got two men, emotions, anger boiling over.
This is going to come to a head. Absolutely. I agree with you, Phobia. And just take a look. Talk about the blind leading the blind, like I said. And it's a feeling out process. And right about now, you're hot. You're hot.
Both men close.
The tension with a knife. You can cut it. Oh, wait a minute. The Talon. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Talon.
Wait a second. Ref, ref's got to do something about the Order of Chaos here.
He doesn't have to do it. No!
There we go.
Wait a second. That's not fair. Who's going to tell B.A. Kid where to go? I mean, he knows where to go. It's a blindfold match, of course. Are you serious right now?
Top Shelf, the referee's job is to, no pun intended, maintain order in the ring. And the best thing he can do right now is to remove the order of chaos from the ringside area.
Where's the plan B, Cannon? Cannon, there's the plan B. Cannon is sure of himself. The man knows what he wants. The man's not saying a word. He knows exactly what it is. They must have this in the bag. B.A. Kid recovering now. This feud between the B.A. Kid and the Order of Chaos, formerly the Disciples of Priest, started many months ago, but it started the personal rivalry, the very personal rivalry between Rivera and the B.A. Kid last January at Brooklyn Beatdown, and that came to a bloody halt for a while.
Here we go, first contact.
B.A. Kid caught him, driving away with punches. If you're Antonio Rivera, you don't know where to go. Not helping at all, being turned around. Deadly game of cat and mouse about to begin again, but we saw it back at Cold Fury back in February, available now on DVD at warriorsofwrestling.com. We saw Schoolboy, here's the pin, 1. Antonio Rivera looks like he only got 2.5.
You know, I don't think you can pin the referee. You know, as the commissioner of Warriors Wrestling, I'm pretty sure of this.
Maybe you need to take a look at the rule book. But back at Cold Fury, a bloody halt for a while on the feud. The eye of the B.A. Kid bludgeoned by Antonio Rivera. We call that a tabletop back in the day when we were kids. We used to do that to the kids in the bowling alleys back in Massachusetts. That's a story for a different day. Candlepin bowling. Do any fans know what candlepin bowling is? Anyone in New York?
I'm familiar with the concept, Top Shelf.
College in Massachusetts, where I'm from, Boston, Massachusetts. Anyways, a bloody halt bludgeoned his eye back in February at Cold Fury. We thought he was hanging the boots up. Returns. We had 8-man tag back in May. John Cannon revealing himself to be the leader of the newly christened Order of Chaos.
And B.A. Kid wisely putting himself in the corner. The crowd favorite. He looks like he's crawling on the crowd. The third man in this match to help him out.
As I'm sure Antonio Rivera thought he had 5 people, or 4 people helping him out earlier in the evening.
Antonio Rivera doesn't necessarily know that the Order of Chaos has been removed.
I think he heard it.
You should hope.
He knows that his team would be helping him, guiding him. That's what John Cannon is. He's a visionary, much like Scotty Priest. He's here to guide them, bring order to the chaos that he's going to bestow onto the B.A. Kid, who's frustrated right about now. Bit of an axe kick by Antonio Rivera. Oh.
The crowd clearly unhappy.
Indeed.
However, with the history of these two, this is the only way this kind of fight can happen.
Absolutely.
This kind of feud between two men can be settled.
Absolutely. An eye for an eye will leave us all blind, but I have a feeling for one man, it could be permanent here tonight. Who will be left in the dark?
Both men close.
Here it is. Here we have a scoop and a slam. Antonio Rivera.
Maybe a little less time showboating, or more time staying on top of the B.A. Kid.
The leg. Come on, Rivera. Don't play into that.
Meanwhile,
behind you. Behind you now.
All that stomping around the ring in pain, absolutely going to give away his location to the B.A. Kid.
If I've learned anything as professional wrestling, it's do not go near the sound of the stomping foot. You never know when someone could be loading up a super kick or a big boot.
You know, I was indisposed of earlier. How did your top rope challenge go?
Shots in the corner, the B.A. Kid fighting Antonio Rivera. What was that?
I said,
you know how I'm going to win the Ultimate Survival tonight? You know it's going to be great? I hope El Muskie's in it tonight. I'm going to throw El Muskie out of the battle royal. How do you like that? You know, do you know that dreams can come true? Rude Boy Riley, if you were within earshot, so help me, I cannot wait to take your carcass and throw it over the top rope and humiliate you.
Looks like the B.A. Kid might have this figured out.
Staten Island. B.A. Kid now. Hit the ref. He didn't help me much in that over the top rope challenge.
Wait a second. B.A. Kid trying to distract or trying to call attention to himself.
Some claps now.
To where he is clapping in the corner.
You hear it. Turning into a very deadly game of Marco Polo now. B.A. Kid. Here we the fans. Wait a minute.
Both men in those black hoods.
I'm in anticipation here, Palomino. Something's eventually got to give.
You know, I don't know if you know this, Palomino. You sent him to the back to find out possibly what number you could be in Ultimate Survivor.
Why no? Oh, catch them. We missed it. Don't go near the sound of the stone, Bigfoot. I know what number I am. Would you like to know? Well, I'm not just where Buddy's good friend. Misses the super kick. A swing and a miss. I'm not going to tell you what number I am.
Wow, that's good to know. It could be a surprise later.
It's a numbers game. And you want to talk about a numbers game? Oh, wait a minute.
You know, you have to wonder if Antonio Rivera is now at a disadvantage.
Oh! There it is!
Is a disadvantage because he's normal. He feels normal with all of the other attacks. 1, 2, 3.
Get right the bell! B.A. Kid has seen the light!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, the B.A. Kid!
The B.A. Kid has seen the light and has defeated Antonio Rivera in the blindfold match.
Some